Tell me where you were born.
I think, I don't, some people say I was on Government Street near Fishguard. I don't know.
So
where.
it's in the corner.
It could be where Centennial Square is now.
Yeah. So you were born there, and then your family moved down to down by Store Street, right?
Yes, 505 Fishguard Street. Yeah.
And then you lived there for many years until when you moved to the shoe store to Government Street. You didn't live. The family didn't live there, did they? Did they move there and live there?
On Fishguard?
On when you moved to Government Street, the shoe store.
Oh yes, we all live upstairs on the mezzanine floor.
Yeah. What's the address of that one? That was
1720 Government Street.
no 1720 as well, not 1720.
1710.
1710 Government Street.
Mm-hmm.
And your father was from
From Punyu, China. Yeah.
and he came in the early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
And he met your mom, Papa,
Yeah.
and they got married. What kind of work did Gong Gong do when he first arrived? Do you know?
I think when he first arrived, he do all kinds of work. In fact, I was told he was working at Butcher's Garden.
What did he do there?
Gardener, maybe.
Yeah, gardener.
Yeah, at that time, a lot of Chinese worked there for Mr. Butcher. Yeah. It's a family home at that time.
Yeah. Did he work in a Leechtown or somewhere on one of the, was it logging camps? Was it a cook or?
No, I don't think. Oh, I remember now. Later on, he was working in some logging camp, cooking meal for the white people that work in the sawmill in the logging camp. Yeah, that's right too.
Because I remember that because you used to tell me sometimes you'd bring back was it the lard or the cookies or?
About once a month he come back to Victoria and he bring back these bacon fat. In those days we can't afford butter, so we put the bacon fat on the toast, eh?
And that was a real treat, eh?
Yeah, and then sometime at the camp, some broken cookies he brought back home, and we enjoyed that. And at that time, in the corner, there's a Mr. Chang that owned the shoe store, and lots of his relatives want to take over because he's going back to China. And he said, no, I won't sell to anybody except Mr. Chow, because he's a good family man and I want to teach him the trade.
Mm-hmm. And that's how you...
That's how my dad bought the shoe business. In the Fenton Alley, there's all kinds of gambling joints. And my father, being a treasurer of the Chinese Freemason, and not only he owned a business, he got a family, and the only person they trust with the money is my dad.
Because with a family, he wouldn't take off. How many children did your mom have? How many brothers and sisters did?
8.
Yeah.
There's 8 of us. I got
You're the
4
oldest son.
sisters, and I'm the oldest of the sons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4 boys and 4 girls.
Tell how you and mom met.
That's how we met. I was about 17 years old, a line dance. At that time, Japan was invading China, and then on the parade, we're getting money to help the refugees in China. So we parade around Chinatown, and I was walking in front of her, and we got a picture of that.
Yes.
Yeah. So we don't know each other that much. We just say hi and so on. And then a couple of years later, we start putting on plays to make money for the refugees in China. And then she was playing a Chinese harp, and an old man, Mr. King Chow, come up and say, ask me if I want to learn how to sing Chinese opera. And I learned Chinese opera. And Mom and I was in some shows, and it's for charity, so I don't mind doing it. Yeah,
So was it love at first sight?
I don't know. Yeah.
She already had a boyfriend back then, though.
Oh yeah, it's okay. She
You got her in the long
she
run.
caught up to me first. There's a lot of discrimination when by the time I get to grade 2 and 3, they start putting the non-white in a school where the arena is. They used to call it the chicken house. All non-white went there
Why was it called the chicken house?
because there's a person raising a lot of chicken up there. And the Hindus, the Japanese, the Chinese, the black, the native, all non-white. I went there for 2 years. And then by grade 5, I went back to, they changed the rules and we go back and we back into mix again
Yeah.
at Norfolk School.
When you went to the theater, were you allowed to sit with others? When
When we
little?
went into the theater, the Chinese, all non-white were upstairs.
Yeah. Could you go into the bus? What about the buses? Any problems with?
Somehow we never took the bus.
No.
No. We walked.
Yeah.
Yeah. We walked long way to go to school, walk home for lunch, walk, by the time you walk back and forth, takes an hour.
Yeah. Did you have a bicycle? Did you?
Later on, I bought a second-hand bicycle.
Yeah. Who taught you how to drive? How did you learn to drive?
That's another story.
I don't know this guy.
That's another story. The shoe store was on Government Street then, and there's a gentleman that come in, must be 1939. He say he's going overseas, so he want to sell his car. It's a 1938 Buick. Nice. At that time, the gear, in the old days, the gear shift is on the floor. And later on, his car, the gear shift was on the steering wheel.
Oh.
So he say, he's going overseas, he want to sell it, but if he come back, he'll let us buy it back. And then my dad say, none of my kids drive. So he said, nothing to it, come. And he taught us right there and then. In the old days, it's not that straight. So we got our license, we had that car. He did come back.
Yes.
In the 40s, he come back,
He got his car back.
he got his car back.